Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can everybody hear me okay? Good evening, everyone. My name's Mega Meerkat. You can call me Mega Meerkat. It's the 10th of the 1st, 2026, and it's 9:15 in the evening, and welcome to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So as for those who, you may or may not know this, but the new characters have been added to the game since we last played this. You can see one of them right now. This here is Knights from the Sega game Knights into Dreams. They were added, for the record, Knights doesn't have a gender, so they're a they, them, apparently. So they were added in around Christmas time, and the main event for tonight's stream, Pac-Man! That's right, Pac-Man got added just a few days ago, but he didn't come alone. He came in with Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde, the 4 ghosts in the Pac-Man game. And going on that, there's a Pac-Man festival going on in the game right now, where you can win a couple of, like, this, that, or the other. So, to start things off, we're gonna have a quick practice run as Knights. We're using their unique extreme gear that came with them, the Dream Sleeper. It looks nothing like I've forgotten what it's called. It was called the Night... Oh, I remember. It's a Night Sky. They had an extreme gear in the Sonic Riders games called the Night Sky, and Knights was classified as a flight-type character in that game. To be fair, Knights is like a flying jester. We have played the original Knights in the Dreams on stream before, so we're going to do a practice round as Knights before we get started with online racing. We'll do it, we might as well go to Race Park since we're here. I meant to do time trial, but we'll do Race Park. So we'll do a quick race, high speed, and we'll do it on the new course, Pac Village and Maze. Now, fun fact, this isn't actually the first time that the Pac-Man Maze has been used as a race course. The first time it was used, as far as I know, so I may be wrong here, it was Pac-Man World Rally. It was an actual course called Classic Maze, and you actually did run laps in the original Pac-Man Maze. So we're starting off this race in Pac Village from the Pac-Man World Repack series. So that was the remake of the Pac-Man World Anniversary games. And to be fair, they've actually reciprocated this collaboration, because there's a Sonic the Hedgehog themed level in Pac-Man World 2 Repacked. So there's a portal leading onwards into the Pac-Man maze itself at the end of the sequence. It does technically change after each lap. I did a time trial practice earlier today. Not today, this week, and it's on TikTok. See how that went. I think I was playing this at I didn't save it. I was the microphone, and I had like a background that will give you in the maze. So we're chasing Pac-Man. If you've ever seen that movie Pixels, you may have a good idea of what's gonna happen. Pac-Man's a bad guy? I actually heard that Pac-Man's creator actually I've never actually seen it, but we mean so the sequence is complete once you dive into Pac-Man's bed. So far so good. Okay, Crossworld incoming. Looks like we're heading to a random track. There was also a Knights Festival, but I didn't participate in that. I was still off Sonic Racing, so I just gave it this. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have. I don't know, I didn't see what's going on. I might have had a good form for all I know. Sometimes it's good to take a break. I don't have to. I don't have to do that. We can slice up. And there's Squid, my favorite guardian, Sonic Racing Sonic Frontiers, sorry. Also, I should also mention we are also live on YouTube today. Hello if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you for your support in watching the Mega Meerkat channel. You may have also seen my little compilation of some Pac-Man Festival races as Full Ghost. I figured it'd be something silly to try out. And final lap. And yes, the rings of Pac-Man power. For those who don't know, this music, I'm assuming it's like from the PAC series, but this particular music is actually the intermission music from the original Pac-Man game, if I remember You know what, since that we're doing this is the Pac-Man Festival, I think we're gonna end the stream try by playing Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. I've got that on my computer. It's kind of, if you play the original Pac-Man Championship Edition, you'll kind of understand it, but Championship Edition 2 was its own little level up there. Oh, that's actually what I did. There we go. Straight across the finish line. Wonderful.
Finish!
Done deal.
Excellent!
Right, so pretty simple start things off. I think we've gotten one win against Team Dark's AI races. Also, fun fact: the background music is actually the theme of the Nights in the Dreams franchise, Dreams. Very classic song in my opinion. It's just a shame that Sega's kind of swept the Night series under the rug, as it were, because they haven't really done anything with it apart from the occasional cameo. Right, we're all warmed up, we're all ready to go, and to be honest, I did practice by recording those Pac-Man races earlier today, so it's kind of cheating, but it's not cheating. Right, so we're gonna do some festival races. If you'd like to join in, let me know in the chat room, and I can set up a team. It'd be actually a bit more fun to do in the team, honestly. Solo grinding can be a bit of a buzzkill, I swear. While we're here, we're gonna change characters. I'll play as Pac-Man for this one, since it is a Pac-Man festival. We'll use this comp hybrid I made. It's the Sakura board and the blue star, and I try to make it look like Pac-Man's colors. I may need to find some red spots to represent Pac-Man's boots, but it matches his colors. While we're here, I should also show. Oh, that's not it. I'll show you this. This is the Pac-Man mobile, which came with the Pac-Man DLC. So this is officially Pac-Man and the Ghost vehicle. Right, we got a match. As always, a festival is assigned to 3 teams. You got Team Pac-Man, Team Blinky, and Team Turn to Blue. If you've never played Pac-Man, there's like big pellets in the corners of each maze. If you chomp one, the ghosts turn blue, and you can eat them for a power boost and to get them off the field for a while. So there's that. Okay, we are good to go. And because it's a DLC festival, one of the courses that will be offered will always be the new course for the race, the DLC, and that will be Pac Village and Maze. Personally, I'm putting my vote towards Kronos Island because it's one of my favorite courses. And I like Sonic Frontiers. I know that's a bit of a hot take. Some people didn't like it for one reason or another. I thought it was cool. I kind of like it. Was different. I like different. Okay, we are actually going to Kronos Island. Okay. I guess people are not a fan of the Pac Village and Maze course. Alrighty, we are good to get started. Okay, what are some of these? Alright, so for this, for the next race or two, the challenge is to land attacks on opponents with a rental plate, which will allow us to have up to 3 items at hand, and every item box will give you an extra one. The team that has the most item hits at the end of the race gets an additional 10 points. I'll explain that when we get to it, but in a team race, it's 3 teams of 4, so we're on Team Turn to Blue, Pac-Man, Tails, and 80 Rose. And basically we gotta work it. Oh, one of the reasons I had my Pac-Man getting ganged up on everything. Very ridiculous. Just kind of feel a bit slow. Then again, we are using a rental. In a team race, if you bump into your teammates, as you can see by the blue line, you cause like you get a boost off them, similar to the skin boost from the previous Sonic Racing game, Team Sonic Racing. We've got a yellow ball which plays like a bullet build, as you know, and I'm gonna use it to use a shortcut. Okay, we're going to Digital Circuit next. I'm gonna just throw in it's frenzy time, so that means item box galore. Finish, I'm gonna throw Monster Truck. Monster truck again. Oh yeah, during a monster truck you are dead. Laser! Also, when you kill an opponent on this rule set, you will actually fill up that bar on the top screen there. If you fill it up entirely, you get a team boost for your entire team. Then you lock it down. I'm at the very bottom of the pack. Better than this. I usually am good at this game. Not as good as most people. I got invited to join a guy's stream to play the game, and I kind of sucked. Let's put it down. Did do my best, but you know what it's like. Sometimes you make one mistake, and it's very, very hard. I'm just gonna throw it. Right, so everyone will be assigned points, just like in a Grand Prix. Nice. Those points will then be grouped by their teams. Team with the most points after judgment is the winner. From this rate, I think Team Pac-Man has won this one, but don't forget there's also the team bonus. Okay, Team Pac-Man's gonna win no matter what happens, and we could aim for second. Looks like we could have gonna hit second no matter what happens. Team Blinky won the bonus, but they're still in third by 2 points, so our team, Team Turn the Blue, took second place this time. Could have done better. Yeah, like I said, I already got a head start in collecting points for when I was doing that video. Okay, we got some Donovan tickets for our trouble, so that's something at least. Let's keep going. Let's get some more races going, shall we? I should consider getting a second monitor for my setup, because every time I Alt-Tab off to check on the stream and everything, the sound goes off in the game, and I don't really like that, to be honest. I know it's you know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go for my usual and play a Sage. And use this Pac-Man Extreme Gear. I'm used to playing as Sage. She's an acceleration character, so acceleration always helps in my opinion, because I always feel like I'm going way too slow in this game. That's just my opinion. It looks like we got a match. A match has been found, so that's good. That is good. Okay, just checking this. Looks like a stream health is good, connection's all good, everything all good on the YouTube side, we're good to proceed, good. As a reminder, at the end of the stream tonight, we'll be playing some Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. We are on Team Blinky this time, alongside Espio the Chameleon, Silver the Hedgehog, and Jet the Hawk. Team Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Ichiban Kasuga, Eggporn, and Rouge the Bat. And on Team Turn the Blue, we've got Cream and Cheese, Tails, Pinky, and the Werehog. I'm putting my vote towards Ocean View this time, based off Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace from Sonic Heroes, the last official game of the Dreamcast era of Sonic the Hedgehog. Even though when Sonic Heroes came out, it was on it's on GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox. That's what it was on at the time of launch. And I remember that game pretty well, to be honest. My favorite level out of all of them, if I had to say, I'd say Bullet Station, which was like stage... I think it was... Stage 8. Stage 8, that's right. And then you had the Egg Albatross boss fight, if I remember correctly. It was technically the 4th zone in the game. It was right after a Rail Canyon. They were one world. Does follow Frontier Heroes did follow the format of a Sonic game at the time, because it was 2 stages and a boss to each zone. Stone 1, Seaside Hill, and Ocean Palace. Technically, you can also count Seagate, the tutorial level to that. Boss was the Egg Hawk. Zone 2, Grand Metropolis, Power Plant, and a team battle. It was either Sonic and Rose or Chaotix and Dark. Zone 3, Casino Palace and Bingo Highway with the Robot Carnival boss. Zone 4, Rail Canyon and Bullet Station with the Egg Albatross. Zone 5, Frog Forest, Lost Jungle, and the second team boss, either Sonic and Dark and Rose and Chaotix. Zone 6, Hang Castle and Mystic Mansion with the Robot Storm. And finally, the 7th zone was Egg Fleet, Final Fortress, and the Egg Emperor. And then, if you got all the Chaos Emeralds, you'd have the last story against Metal Madness and Metal Overlord. I never did get all the Chaos Emeralds. I only got like one in that game. Okay, so rules from the last race are still in effect, so that means the team with the most hits at the end gets the 10-point bonus. So, might be a good idea to like sandbag a little bit so we can get all the good items and then start dogfighting. It's worked in the past for some people. So, don't hook Rocket Crash. Get a trick. So I seem to be the one getting all the tricks. I need a triple punch. Sorry, Sonic. And we got the team boost, that's good. And then the monster truck. Flatten Sonic again. Where do they? Let's see if we can. King Boom Boo's been unleashed. Also, you should also notice friendly fire is not a thing in this game. If you get hit by an anti-laser attack, you will not be damaged. So pay attention. You gotta pay attention to what you do. If I get unleashed, then you think for those who don't know, King Boom was a boss in Sonic Adventure 2, and he was basically a ghost that lived inside Eggman's pyramid base. He was basically, no one really knew why he was there, or if Eggman just, honestly, I think Eggman just didn't realize he was there. And then again, the boss right after, at least on the hero side, was Egg Golem, and that I'm pretty sure Eggman did. Or this was some sort of statue that was in the vicinity that Eggman turned into a golem as a security. Sonic disposed of handily, possible berserk, and then Eggman was supposed to destroy it. Yeah, we did do Sonic Adventure 2 on stream, so that's another one idea. Guardians of Sonic Frontier, this is my chance. Need to set top 3. That was a lot better than I thought it would. Let's take a look at those scores. Could be very close for Team Blinky and Team Turn the Blue's gonna win no matter what happens. If we get the bonus, we'll only lose by 1 point. I'm happy with that personally. And the bonus goes to Team Blinky. Very good. Very unfortunate. If we had gotten into second and just stopped Team Blinky from getting the full podium, we might have had a better chance of winning that outright. Well, it is what it is. Maybe I should swap from the Extreme Gear to a different card. Maybe just a suggestion. Very close to getting the Stomper tickets, but the title I think comes at 1,000 points, and that's gonna be a long way to get to from here. That's the aim of tonight's stream. We are going to aim for the title of the of the festival, and then we will play Pac-Man and finish up for the night. Alright, the rules have changed, so now we're just looking for tap boosting. Well, if that's the way it's gonna be, let's be a bit different. Let's play as Patrick. Yes, it's still kind of surreal that you got the likes of Patrick Star in this game. I'm gonna use my Land Dozer vehicle. So we got Knuckles' car. Oh, I didn't change it in time. I'll change it once I make my vote for the course. Okay, a lot of interesting cars here today. We are now on Team Turn to Blue again. Sonic, Rouge, and Espio. Team Pac-Man, Omega, Tails, Inky, and Jet the Hawk. The team of Team Pac-Man, the Team Blinky, Pac-Man, Cream, Charmy the Bee, and Amy Rose. Right, so Patrick, so Land Smasher, and Omega's Cross Dozer with, I think those are the Road Dragoon wheels as part of Zavok's car. Oh, and here we go. There we go. Change my gadget plate just in time. It's very bump-oriented, this gadget plate. And it should work very well, at least for the course. So I need to... We are going to North Star Islands, representing Sonic Superstars for our next race. Right. We got 2 people in the Nights Festival. Maybe I should have joined them in that before. Hey, there's an idea. We could play the Patrick Star game on Twitch. I have the Patrick Star game on my PlayStation. It's basically a sandbox game set in Bikini Bottom. You play as Patrick, you just basically go crazy. You get to do like tasks with the characters, like clearing out the squidwards of the areas, work with the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket, in the fight with the Plankton, went to the raid. Apparently Mrs. Puff controls the Demolition Derby Stadium in that game, so she turns it into a raid. If I remember correctly, she's the driving instructor. I can understand her unwillingness to have a demolition derby. I will be the one that's actually trying to It looks like I've got ink. Monster Truck! Hooray, boys! Pac-Man! Let's hear it, Pac-Man! Okay, we're going to Lost Hidden World in Sonic Crossworlds. Not a frenzy, it's a drift frenzy. Make like crazy. Looks like I'm way out in front right now. My team is very much in the back. I can't stop. I want to go fast, you know, it's a racing game. And unfortunately, I don't need that to make me go fast. This might be my job. We can get some bumps going then. Hold still, Espio. What the? See what I mean? Espio should shove me into the island. Final lap! Ah! Hold on. That was a vacuum window was sent by my team, so I didn't get it. Oh, I managed to hit him. Yes, excellent. At least the power. Still use rage, but I'd probably get rage. Laser! I don't think we're gonna win. How did that one turn out? I don't think I did well. Good. Maybe middle of the pack? It could be possible. It could be very possible. If we can win the bonus, we've got it in the bag, and we'll one double. 37 points to 26. We've won either way. Who got the most tap bug points, though? Okay, Team Blinky did. That would make sense. So we won one for a change. Nice. So, oh, and I was the one who kept the lead the most. That was probably because I was going all the way through the world with it. So some extra Donpa tickets in the pocket. Very good. Let's get back to it. Looks like in about 20 minutes from now, the next rule set will be the ring grab. So I'm assuming the gimmick is the team that gets the most rings will get the particular point bonus. Let's just check everything on both ends here. Looks like all good. Yep. Still no one on YouTube. I gotta figure out how to get more people to watch, because maybe people aren't interested in Sonic the Hedgehog anymore. I don't know. I'm throwing everything out there. I suppose because I'm finding things that people don't like. I just gotta find the one thing people do like. I know Jackbox is a thing, but I'd like to do more than just Jackbox games. Like, maybe I could start doing marbles, maybe. That might be an idea. Although I can't really do it tomorrow. I've got a busy day, I've got my raids, I've got a karate class, I've got my volunteering shift. Okay, we're on Team Pac-Man. I'm voting for Team Pac Village and Maze. So who's on the teams today? So Sage, Rouge, and Metal Sonic for Team Pac-Man, for Team Blinky, Charmy, Joker, Cream and Cheese, and Charmy the Bat. B, for Team Turn the Blue, Wave the Swallow, Hatsune Miku, Egg Porn, and Tails. Yeah! You've got to be kidding me. Now I know I should have participated in the Knights Festival. The Horn is going through a Knight's Ring.
I concur.
Thank you, Sage. She didn't have to rub it in. Oh well, they'll probably bring it back somehow. I'm hoping they'll make like a friendship. They'll add the DLC characters to the friendship version, and those things you miss in the festivals you can just get through friendship. Because it did look kind of tacked on. Only thing you get worthwhile getting in it is, well, the AI racer skins, and the DLC races don't have AI racer skins. It's kind of weird. Understandable, but it would be cool to see like an AI racer version of Patrick or Raffaello when the TMNT come out, even a Mega Man when he comes out. I do like this one I got from the SpongeBob Festival though. Then again, I'm a sucker for fog. Got some. What do I got? I'm trying to find these results. Nice. I wonder if they've already set like 3 specific routes for the maze. There's a lot more. Still pretty good. Here comes Team Blue. Did I get anyone? Where are we going?
Random track.
We're going to Magma Planet. Oh! Magma Planet is actually based on Sega, but I can't tell you which one it is without looking it up. I just remembered someone saying this is actually from an old Sega game. built into it as well. That's true. Boom boom. Gonna let me tap into you as we finished. Good. Middle of the pack. Let's see how that shook out. 5th place out of 12. Oh, top of the pack at least. Pretty consistent with the team. We might have won. 35 to 25 to 22, and now the tap bonus. We won the tap bonus. We won over outright. Well, that's a nice surprise. Well, nothing to complain about there. We've got the bell decal. Looks like most of these decals are based off the old Pac-Man bonus fruits. Bell, key, apple, cherry. I'm pretty sure lemon was in it, but as you saw on Legends of Trivia yesterday, they weren't in the original 1990 version of Pac-Man, which I think is shocking, to say the least. Although, in my defense, the first time I ever played a Pac-Man game was Pac-Man Adventures in Time. Actually, I wonder if that is on Steam. That would be cool to play again. I only got as far as like the throne room in the medieval Pac-Man. Let's see. Pac-Man 256, Museum, Repack, Deluxe, Arcade Archives. There's nothing on the... Alright, well, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man DLC, extra courses for DX. Pac-Man Impossification set for Parks Beyond. Rally X skin. Then there's the Pac-Man... Oh, what is this? Pac-Man Championship Deluxe Edition. An all-you-can-eat edition bundle. Oh, and there's Shadow Labyrinth, which is the Pac-Man style Metroidvania. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we are good to move on. What else is on this DLC? Ooh, Rally X. Pac is back. So Ghostly Adventures. What is? Oh, Big Eater course. So that's pretty. Oh. Sorry, got very much distracted on that one. Just in time for the next race. We are on Team Turn to Blue. And we've only got Sage and another Patrick. Team Pac-Man, Sonic and Tails, and Team Blinky, Sage, Vector, and Hatsune Miku. All in all, a pretty good team. Robots will show up to fill up any... Oh, what did I just click on? Am I missing something? I missed something there. What is it? Why did it look like Schnitzel from Chowder? I saw something as I was going on to... where is it? Dungeons and Ducklings. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I thought it was a... Oh, right. I'll stop being distracted by Steam and I'll focus on the stream. Before I do, just making sure... Oh, ads all good. For those on the YouTube side of things, I will be running ads on the Twitch side of things, so I will be pausing during those breaks to catch my breath, look at everything, make sure all's good on all ends. Yeah, we still got about an hour and 45 minutes before we have an ad break though, so we got a bit more racing to go. We're ready for the next race. Again, Pac, Village, and Maze. Still looking for tap boosts. I just noticed that the Arsene wing thrusters look like hearts. I've never actually paid attention to that before. It's the little things, I swear. How am I being shoved around by an extreme vehicle? That's the thing I'm not getting. Because this is a power type vehicle. And extreme gears are one of the lightest gears in the game. And I got hit by a slice. Going into the maze. I think I just noticed it. I might have put a glimpse of it in my video, but I only saw it just now. But I think one of the machines in the Pac-Man Village arcade is Pac-Attack. That's sort of like a Tetris style. The aim was that you had blocks, you played them in a line and get rid of them. but he also had ghosts and a Pac-Man. And he laid the Pac-Man that he would start with and go down any hole he comes across and keep ghosts. So he had to juggle both making lines and clearing out ghosts. In order to get a really nice score. And recently, Nintendo Switch Online apps, they added a different version of it based off the old Namco arcade game, Cosmo Gangs of Puzzle. Boom boom boom! Lava dragon! And the slicer made me use my sword. Ah, right into another way. No sense of that. Got a team boost, excelente. Gotta keep that speed going to the end of this last round. This not much. Also the fact yeah, it is attack again. Now that I'm actually looking in that direction, I actually see it and it is power. Once I get a capture, I will try to play Cosmo Game myself, but it's the same basic principle as Pac-Man. And another I want my chance. I'm not a team booster, but it might be too finish! I just hope my team kept followed in close behind. Cool! Third place doesn't look of it, so individually I did pretty well. Okay, we might have a chance. We put a nice wedge in between Team Pac-Man. It's all down to the tap boosts. Team Pac-Man gets more, they win. By one! By one, we beat Team Pac-Man. Wow. And I held the lead for my team the most. Nice. Well, that's something at least. You alright, Holly? Harley's in the studio with us today. He has been a bit grumpy all day. To be fair, he had his booster shot yesterday and he's had a bit of a funny mood all day. I think because it was a booster shot, you know, he gives you I think he's just a bit sick. He woke up at 3 in the morning and had a vomit incident and that was worrying, and then he stayed in the garden all night just to guard his vomit because he was going to eat it again, I think, but he just felt off. I literally had to stay up and keep an eye on him until 8 o'clock, so I just stayed keeping an eye on him from my bed at the door to the studio, because it's also my bedroom. It's like a shipping container leaking into a bedroom. And he just laid there staring at his pile of vomit. I'm oversharing here. I honestly think I am a bit oversharing a fair bit on this one. Might be a good idea for me to stop on that, but I have to find something to talk about and be engaging, I suppose. I should also mention we've got some plan. Oh, we got our next race. I'll hold that thought for the next one. So we're on Team Blinky for this round. All right, I'm voting for. I'm gonna throw the chance and put my vote to random.
Greeting.
While we're waiting for everyone to have their things, I will remind everyone that tomorrow's a day off. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but we got a full week, so I'll put the advertisement on like so. So as a reminder, Monday, Community Night, Jackbox, Rock the Dub, Riff Tracks, Make It Meme, Watson Games, Phenocracy. Tuesday, Let It Die, focusing on the Tokyo Death Metro and, grinding materials for Mr. Crowley. Wednesday and Thursday, Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Assuming we finish the Uma Musume Pretty Derby run as Sayum Sky, we'll be running Lego Party. Friday, another community night. And Saturday, Dr. Robotnik's ring races. Alright, we're all good to go. We are on North Star Islands. Nice. Our teammates are Sonic, Sage, and Metal Sonic. Winning team gets double points on this one. Apparently, I actually saw this during practice round. You can get up to ×7 multiplier on some occasions. I think it's because they like to refer to Namco as 689 or something. Namco, as in Japanese numbers. 76. You get the idea. But still, 7 times multiplier. If you won that, you'd be ripping through the prize pool. I'm obviously not as long as I get the title, I actually got to like the top 30% of a Grand Prix in Sonic Team Racing Night, so easy because it was the festival and back in time. I was honestly stunned that I actually got that far. I was just trying to win all the prizes. I wanted to win, and I had a phone. I was all gonna miss out, but thankfully everything was available at the end, so I didn't have to pay for some riders. Completely re-ruled my riders. Whoa! Whoa! Those things fell off. That's a very common hazard on but yeah, White Cave first appeared in Sonic Riders. It was the fourth binding, the Babylon side. The Sonic side was green jungle, green forest.
Just back for more action!
The Babylon side had power versions of the sources, so Metal City became Night Cities, Splash Egg Factory became Frozen Factory, and the tradition continued in Sonic Racing Sonic Grass, Megalith City became Nightside Rush, Meteortech Premises became Meteortech Sparkworks, Aquatic Cavern became Aquatic Tempest, stuff like that. Rebuild the entire course, basically. Dark shower for everybody! That short. Those are the team boosts. We can get Sonic. Yeah, come on, Sonic. Let me catch up to you. Ah! Might actually be well off. Here comes Team Boom Boom. Oh! Team boost. Looks like we managed to get through third to
Nice!
If that's the case, that's pretty good. Let's take a look. Ooh, Inky snuck in on 6th. Let's see those scores. It might give us the whip. Oh, if we won the team bonus, we'll get double the reward points. Otherwise, it goes to Team Pac-Man. Let's see. It's a tie. We both get the points, so nothing really happens. Team Pac-Man gets the double points. We're gonna be grinding a bit longer, unfortunately. You alright, Harley? I should keep it on. I think I'm gonna change from playing Patrick. I think play someone else. I'm kind of worried about Harley now. I think he's got something in his paw. Been like that all day. He wouldn't let me get close to him to look. And I can't get closer without him trying to bite it because he's defensive. He doesn't want a human to look at it. And that kind of worries me. I'll change to Omega.
Mission accepted.
Use my classic vehicle. Alright, we've got on the ring grab now, for the next hour, we've got rental gadget plates coming in. So this one's probably going to be a focus on making rings, getting boosts from rings, and so on. What team are we on? Hang on, I'm just doing a bit of little hand, just making sure the stream is working. Okay, we got a match. Right. Let's see where we're gonna end up team-wise this time. Would it be Pac-Man, Blinky, or Turn the Blue? Okay, we're on Team Turn the Blue again. Teammates Sage, Blaze the Cat, and Wave the Swallow. Get rings, mental plate now available. It's all ring focused, and we got the acceleration kit that was unique to this festival. Already claimed the kit, so there's that. I'll also take a look at this plate while we're here. So, continuously get rings in the slipstream. Often slipstreams steal rings from bumping into people. The acceleration kit. Great ring for catching up and getting rings. So, probably it's probably a slipstream oriented boot kit from the look of it. Harley, are you sure you're okay? Are you hot? Oh, was it? Mus, you came in for raid. Thank you so much. Hello Raiders, my name's Mega Meerkat. You can call me Mega Meerkat. I'm a PNG tuber. As you can see, we're playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds today because it's the PAC-MAN Festival. So Pac-Man got added a few days ago. Yeah, I know, Pac-Man in a racing game, that's crazy. Let alone one hosted by Sonic the Hedgehog. Although to be fair, Pac-Man has had his own racing game, and he has actually been in Mario Kart. I'm not making that up. He is actually in a Mario Kart game, particularly the Mario Kart Arcade GP game, along with Miss Pac-Man and the 4 Wheels as well. And yes, they're in this game too. So, there we go. I should be playing as Pac-Man one of the hosts for the next round, but I chose to play as the main for this one. I like the main one. As part of the DLC. Actually, we got the Pac Village from the recapped Pac-Man World game, remix. And then you've got the traditional Pac-Man maze. And for the grand finale tonight, we'll be doing we'll be playing Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. So keep looking forward to that. I'll remind everyone of the schedule shortly.
Random track.
Random track with digital circuits. Thank you again, Gus. I give you a shout out, but I'm kind of distracted. Like, I got both hands on the controller right now. I'll give you one as soon as this race is over, I promise. There's what were you playing, by the way? Anything interesting? Jackbox again, or what were you doing? Oh, for the lab. Oh, I've been making too much into that. I know, it's a classic. Or is that classic? Oh, there's a new DLC for it already? I know there was one, right? There's enough. Awesome. Can't you actually recruit the one who's late, or whatever he calls himself in one of the DLCs? Oh, game ladder, my voice. Give me a minute, my hands are kind of full with this one. I keep forgetting to adjust the volume on this one because I was recording footage for this game earlier on my YouTube channel, so bear with me. We're almost to the end of this race and I can adjust the volume. Kinda hard to measure. If I alt tab away from it, the sound mutes. So there's that. Almost there. Passing quickly. Please okay. I'll adjust the volume now. Okay, just move the volume just a little bit lower. Max volume, that should do it. Ooh, 5th place. I'm very consistent, like nice nature. Okay. Even if we got the bonus, we're not gonna win this one. Team Blinky or Team Pac-Man's won this. Let's see how it goes. We got the bonus, so we're second, By 1 point, Team Blinky wins this one. To be fair, he's being led by Clyde. He was always the odd one in terms of programming in the original Pac-Man, I must say. What is that on Blaze's? I know that's a Sonic symbol. What's that next to it? Is that the... Oh, I can't see now. It's got the sunshine on it. Dang. Oh well. Righty. Oh, more Donpa tickets, and we're very close to claiming the horn. Excellent. Well, the horn's better than nothing. I wonder what the horn is this time. Right. Well, seeing as you're here, I'm gonna change characters again, and we're playing as the ghosts. So I'm gonna play as Inky. Oh, this extreme gear actually matches his color. Nice. But we're gonna use... We'll use this, the Radical Stinger. Combination of the Radical Force and the Long Stinger. And I believe those are the Cyber Spear tires I've got going there. Now I look at it, it kind of reminds me of the Rally X. You know, the old Namco game. You alright, Holly? It's summer. Water Bowl's there, you know, bud. You alright? I may need to check in on him in a bit. Maybe after this race we'll have an ad break and I'll sort him out. He's been a bit out of sorts today because I mentioned earlier he was took him to the vet for a booster shot yesterday, and then he got a bit sick at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that was concerning, and he's been a bit out of it all day, and yeah. Alright, so I put my vote in for Water Palace this time. Who else we got in the team? We got Miku, Cream and Cheese, and Wave the Swallow. Pac-Man, Silver, Shadow, and Amy on Team Blinky. Team Tender Blue, Vector, Cream, Knuckles, and I didn't see who was last. That's Amy, right. Here we go. Water Palace. So this is technically a unique course to the game. However, the name is actually a course from Sonic Rush. And Silver is one of Silver's dialogues in this game references Sonic 06. So he kind of compares this to what's it called? Solanana from Sonic the Hedgehog 06, which technically, according to the timeline at the very least, has never happened because the ending was a massive reset button. They basically nullified everything that happened. Time paradox, they just noped it out of existence. Ooh, Holly's up. I heard a collar. Well, Omochow did something there. Ooh, team boost. There we go. Now we're talking. Maybe I should slow down a little bit and try to work on should focus on slipstreaming, because that's another source of rings right there. Oh! Where are we going? Hidden World from Sonic Lost World. Right. We got Team Boost. Oh, it's a Drift Frenzy. Apparently, according to one of the lines that Zavak has for this Crossworld, he didn't know that the Hidden World existed on Lost Hex. We should actually play Sonic Lost World on this channel. That would be a good idea. May not be popular, but would be worth trying. Ooh, Violet Void. I love this with power. One of my favorites in Sonic Colors. It was only in the DS version of the game for some reason. Here comes King Boom Boo. Swerve right out of the way. Watch out for that. I think people were memeing about this when Pac-Man was whoa! Alright, can we slipstream? I thought that was Eggman for some reason, but that's Vector. Eggman's not in this race. Alright. Violet Void again! Oh, I thought the Void would have sucked up that. Oh well. Another team boost. And got some extra rings out of that. So, alrighty, Mus. So you were playing Cult of the Lamb. I know of it, of course. Like I said. How are you finding it, though? I'd like to hear your side of things. How are you enjoying it? Is it any good? Are you getting rid of the old faith? You know, are you getting the bad guys? Are you doing well on the Crusades? That sort of thing. I know a bit more than I let on. Let's put it that way. Oh. Friendly fire. Hey! Well, it looks like we're, I'd say at least 4th place on that one. Oh, you already beaten in the past, alright. I think Team Turn to Blue has won this one. Oh, yep, by 2 points, but if we get the ring bonus, we've won. Let's see how this shakes out. Okay, it goes to Team Turn to Blue, so Team Turn to Blue is the winner for this race. Alright, Harley is kind of getting a bit anxious right now, so I think we're gonna have a 3-minute ad break once I get back to main menu. We'll do a few more races and everything, and just make sure Harley's okay. He's a bit out of it today, like I said. We're pretty close to claiming the horn at the very least, so I'm happy with that. Okay, I will see you in about 3 minutes once we get the ads sorted, so ads. Okay, see you in about 3 minutes, guys. Okay, we are back. Apologize if there was any noise. I did mute the mic, but I did try to take a look at Harley, and he does not want me to go near him with he doesn't want me to take a look at what's wrong with his paw. I may have to. We can only hope that we can get the vet, either the vet or the dog groomer can take a look at him, because he's not gonna let this go, and I can't. Everything's all shut now, which kind of sucks. I got the muzzle on him right now. As much as I hate to do it, I gotta stop him from licking there so he at least calms it down, you know? Because the more he licks the area, the worse it's gonna get. You can't pick at things, you know? Sorry, Harley. It's got... Until you calm down, mate. I know... thank you for coming on, Mars. I know it's a bit abrupt that you weren't here and everything, but thank you for coming on anyway. It's much appreciated. Your support's always appreciated. We've got another race going. We're gonna keep playing as Inky and the Radial Stinger. Oh, we got a race right off the get-go. That's great. Where are we going this time? So, as for those who don't know, this will be assigned in a free team. So we are currently on Team Blinky for this one, alongside another Inky, 9, and Omega. It's another ring-grabbing challenge. Who else is on the other team? The Team Pac-Man, we've got Clyde, Knuckles, Silver, and Sonic. The Team Turn the Blue, we got Vector, Zavok, Miku, 2 Mikus actually. Right, I'm voting for White Space. Oh, someone gave me a like to my car. That's nice. That's nice. I don't know why people... I don't know if that means anything, the likes. Maybe it's just people saying, I like the look of your car, maybe. Maybe it's all I know. Wait. Okay, we're going to White Space. White Space is the hub world from Sonic Generations, and of course the remake recently came out starring Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic X Shadow Generations. Oh, chance for double points. Okay, here we go. Off we go! So this version of White Space is specifically based off the Shadow Generations version. So unlike the Sonic version, the Shadow version of White Space was an open world, similar to Sonic Frontiers, which was cool. As you may have seen, basically... I should stop saying basically, I don't know what else to say though. Essentially, as you unlock extra areas of the game, such as... Well, there was only like 6 levels in Shadow Generations. There was the Space Colony Arc, there was... Space Colony Arc, Rail Canyon, Forbidden Valley, Sunset Heights, Chaos Island, and Radical Highway. Oh, it's a drifting frenzy. Alright. Oh, I just knocked myself into a hot air balloon. Bit of tricking. At least we're getting a fair bit of rings from the slipstream. It might actually be a good idea to... Oh, monster truck incoming. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, flattened silver. Oh, you sneaky little... Well, that's the way you want it. I'm gonna go void on everyone. Yes, and 9... For those who don't know, 9 is Oh, really? It's your first ever Sonic game? Yeah, I'm assuming you're not interested in playing it right now. We could do a team-up, maybe, since it is the Pac-Man Festival and everything. Personally, some viewers actually did play along with me back during the SpongeBob SquarePants Festival. We got a lot more done, and it was more enjoyable in my opinion. It was better to do it with friends than to do it alone. At least that's my opinion. It is a bit of a slog to go for it alone, especially when you're assigned to random teams, and sometimes the teams are not teaming, if you get my drift. It is sort of like an every player for himself mentality, even in the team race, and that's something I genuinely dislike when it comes to festivals. Ooh. Oh, they had double void. Oh, right. I'll send you the I'll pull up the lobby code for you. I'll pull up the lobby entry for you, Mas, so at least that'll be there when you get in. Looks like we're just in time. Oh, Mum sent me a message. Give me a moment. Pac-Man got the bonus there, so it looks like Team Blinky takes second again. Still, second place isn't that bad. We got the horn! What is the horn? Turn to blue. Okay, so when you... Power pellet. Right, let me know when you're ready to play, Mus, and I'll see if I can get you a lobby code. It'll also be open to anyone else that wants in on the action. Looks like Harley's stopped for now. Rightio, we're off. Yeah, it is a bit of a learning curve, I'll admit that, Mus. It is, yeah. And sometimes you can't really control your opponents, because half the time they will... It is chaotic. They will dogpile you. It is kind of random chance as well, so it can be disheartening when you put in the effort to win a race, and then it just goes to the to me anyway. Okay, so we're on Team Pac-Man for this race. We got Shadow, Pac-Man, and Cream the Rabbit. For the other teams, for Team Blinky, we got Storm, 2 Shadows, and a Silver. For Team Turn the Blue, we got Eggman, Rouge the Bat, Cream the Rabbit, and an AI version of Blaze the Cat. And she's showing off the Turn the Blue horn.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, that's the... Alright, we're ready to move on. Where are we going? Is it Pac Village and Maze, North Star Islands, or Aqua Forest? And we are going Pac Village and Maze. Rightio. We're all good to go. Everything's all good on the streaming edge, just to make sure. I'm just making sure YouTube isn't like going off on itself, because that does happen sometimes, and it can be a nuisance. It's only happened once, but it's given me cause to be careful, basically. I should stop saying basically, but here we go. I'm gonna lock in right now. If you have anything to ask me during the stream or anything, please don't hesitate. I'll do what I can to answer, or I will be focusing a fair bit though, so bear with me, alright? Alright. Ooh, Omo Chow. Perfect. The extra rings never go... No. Extra rings are always helpful, especially with this gimmick. Ooh. Back of the... Oh! Clyde! Giant pixelated Clyde. No wonder the giant ghost bosses were boss battles in Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. Although this is an opportunity to catch up to everyone with a slipstream and extra rings, so... Golden Temple? Golden Temple is also a unique game to this one. For some reason I thought it was from Sonic Rush originally, but it's not. I also thought it was from Blaze's Dimension, but again, it's not. Gotta be careful of those boulders! Golden boulders, who knew they crush just as well as any? Uh-oh, Slicer! Oh, perfect! Someone unleashed King Boom Boo as well. Not the... Ooh, Blender. The goo. And I almost got hit by a... Oh, that's why we're on the same team, so it didn't... Almost to the end of this Crossworld. Ooh. Like I said, sometimes you just don't recover when it comes to a Crossworld. Someone's unleashed King Boom Boo again. Gotta make my move. Oh! At least this is... Oh, that would have been perfect! I missed it. Did I hear an Eggman? I thought Eggman wasn't in this race. Super item. That'll help. Triple homing punch. Well, only homing when you get to him. Eggman is in play. Let's see how that shook out. Middle of the pack. 9th place. Ouch. Panda Blue absolutely dominated that one. It is what it is. Well, at least we'll be playing a bit more, for a bit longer than the sound of it. Oh well. I hear Doggo. Alrighty. Where are we going next? Is there a way I can look at the scores? Could change to someone else, but I kind of don't want to right now. Actually, while we're here, I want to check something. Can we change the back of this? Kind of looks more like the Rally X car now I think about it. While we're waiting for the next one, I'm going to pull up a picture of the Rally X car. Rally X car, Namco. That's a bit of a... maybe if you squint at it, I suppose? Right, we got our next match in, so there's that. Right, save image as... While we're waiting for that, I will just pull up the picture of the Rally X car. So Rally X is a classic Namco arcade game. So, bit glitch... Maybe if you squint at it, maybe? Because I don't see the Formula 1 style bumper on it, do you? Maybe it is the Rally X car. I'll put it on my blue sky and see what people think. Alright, anyway, we got a race to worry about now. We are on Team Blinky. Let's vote. I'm voting for Chow Park. Alright, is there anything else I'm missing right now? No, everything's all good on this end. Got another like. Maybe they do think it's the Rally X car for all I know. Food for thought. And we are going to Pack Village and Maze again. Interesting. Okay, Ichiban's playing, as is Knights. 2 Knights actually. Alright, this might be the last ring-grabbing race of the map of the stream, for all we know, because the shootout rule set is now in effect. So the next race is going to be item shooting, basically. But bonus to the team that hits the opponents the most, basically. Here we go. If I can stay in someone's slipstring long enough to generate some more rings. Magnet, there's my chance. Ooh, team boost, gotta love it. Gotta pay attention at that last lap, because that turns into a 100 ring. A mega ring, as it were. Ooh, here comes King Boom Boo! I think that was another King Boom Boo, or I just picked up the same guy. Ooh, another team boost, excellent. As long as we keep slipstreaming, we're golden. Looks like Steampunk City.
Steampunk City.
Close enough. There's some rings. Missed them. Grab the shield just as precaution. We need those rings. This whole race depends on ring. Oh, whoa! That would have been nasty. Team boost! Okay, this one, it makes sense that that car is actually hitting me, because that's a heavier car. And the radial, and the Landozer is not. Oh, Dark Chow. Please be Onomo Chow. Shield, that'll do. Yeah! Final lap! Well, Violet Void's doing its job, innit? Oh, I'm being battered left, right, and center. Here comes King Boom. Oh, we got the 100. Bit pointless now because we're already in a team boost. But here's something that's not pointless. A Violet... Oh. Ah, Pinky! I grabbed a lot of rings this race. Hey! That might have done well. Let's see how that one shook out. Oh, is it top 3? That might have been a top 3. It is! We might have won this. We've won it no matter what happens. You love to see it. Most rings out of the team as well. Oh, Team Turn to Blue got the most rings in that one, but still, we won. Not bad. And the #1 lead keeper. Love to see it. Rightio, what's next? Let's see. Looks like we're gonna get that Nope, not yet. One more race and we got it for sure. We're still about halfway into getting that title at 1,000. May have to call it quits at about 11:30 if we still got about an hour to go before that though, but I think we might be able to do it, so fingers crossed we might pull it off. Might pull it off yet. Okay, everything's all good on the YouTube side. Still no watches though. Gotta figure out how to get people on both sides of the place, I suppose. On Twitch, on YouTube. Oh well. It is a very crowded market. That in itself is something I can't contend with. I would like to pull in more people to watch though, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I want to be like the likes of, say, Iron Mouse or something. Well, maybe not that big, but I would like to make it big, you know? Am I being greedy for wanting that? You know what? When all is said and done, I think we should raid Midnight Sumo, because as you may know, I follow the guy. He watches the sumo tournament, and the first sumo tournament. Oh, we got timed out. Oh, what's going on? I'll turn myself off. So, yeah, looks like I think we got a plan for tonight. Looks like I timed out on that one, so we'll get right back into it. Harley, what's the matter? He's still wincing. I put his muzzle on him to stop him from licking his wound, because if it is a wound, I tried to see what it was during the ad break, and he got very defensive about it, so... Only thing I can do is keep him from making it worse, you know? It kind of hurts me to see him like that. But there's nothing more I can do until tomorrow, the day after. I'll give it a soak in water tomorrow morning. No, maybe a quick wash might do something for it, for all we know. Because apparently he did play in mud and beach water a few days ago. That might be the problem. It could just be an irritation or something worse. It should clear up eventually, though. I don't know. Okay, let's see where we're ending up for this race. We are on Team PAC-MAN, right? Okay, it's now land item attacks. If that's the case, I think it's time to change characters again. I vote for white space again. Change character. We'll play as Ichiban. Power. We'll use my Dragon Spike hybrid. So this is basically Ichiban's Dragon Brave and the Werehog's Beast Spike. Plug that in. And, oh, of course it's yellow. I don't know why I picked it to be green, but for some reason I guess Wayquaza came to mind. You know, the Pokemon. That was my original idea, and it's silly, I know. Okay, we are going to white space. Okay, we got Metal Sonic, Omega, and Tails on our side. I didn't look at everyone else on that one, unfortunately. Alright, so the team that gets the most item hits will get the bonus points at the end of this race. I love that horn. Here we go! Oh yeah, can't slipstream our way out of this one now, can we? Although it might be a good idea to invest in that, make a build around slipstreaming now that it's been brought up. Ooh, there's an item right off the get-go. Sorry, Pink. Oh, what happened there? Oh, okay. I'm in a race already, Mus, but but stay tuned. Once it's over, I'll be sure to get you in. I'll give you the lobby ID. I'll show you how to get into her. You can join in with friends, basically. You don't have to have them on your Steam and everything, and the game's crossplay as well. So isn't that cool? All right, here we go. Looks like we got Miku. As much as I hate to say that. I'm on Team Pac-Man. I'm not on Team Blinky. Where are we going? Sweet Canyon from Sonic Colors, and it's an item box frenzy. Ooh, team hit, team boost. I know a fair bit about the Sonic franchise. I can nerd to a considerable degree on the series. So I know most of the areas that are in the game. If you'd like to know more, but for context, Sweet Mountain was the second and or technically third, depending on your decisions, in Sonic Colors, which is Dr. Eggman's amazing interstellar amusement. Oh crap, what happened there? We got the monster truck. I'm gonna wait till we get to the... Oh, never mind. Probably shouldn't have waited. Drill! Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Team boost! Looks like I managed to get some hits in. Ah, the boost didn't last long enough. That's a shame. Ooh, King Boom Boo, but he's yellow. Super item. But Dark Chow stepped in to cause some mayhem at the last minute. Oh, that one mistake's gonna cost me my place in the race. That's embarrassing. Ah, last place. If I didn't fall off, it might have been a bit better. Oh well. Let's see how that one shook out in terms of the placement, though. We might have done well. Now, no matter what... Oh, wait, we actually got the most points. We've won no matter what happens. Very fortunate. Very fortunate. Okay, Team Turn the Blue got the bonus, but they're 1 point short no matter what happens, so we win. Thank goodness for that. Working our way up the ladder. Alright, must stand by. I'll show you how to join your friends in a game of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. What you do is, you gotta go into the little thing that says, you gotta go in... Hang on, let me refresh my Steam here. Something's going on. The stream's going a bit kaflooey all of a sudden. Ooh, bumper tickets, nice. Alright, pay attention to this one, must. So I'll go into the main menu to show you. So, so what you do is, you go into, there's a bunch of tabs on the right, as you may know. One of them is like for socials and stuff, your friend list. So you go into friends list, like so. Then you tag into lobby, which is just one of the elevator. Then you search by lobby ID, and you type in the ID of the lobby of the where you want to go. So I'll create a lobby ID. So you go into search by lobby ID and type in the ID 3947256, and you should be able to join in. You'll know you've done it correctly because my icon is this Chubsy Ubsy right here. That's Black Doom. He's actually Shadow the Hedgehog's creator. He first appeared in Shadow the Hedgehog back in 2005. He's basically an alien locust, for lack of a better way to describe him. And he is an absolute... I want to say the B word really badly right now, but family friendly. Just to make things a bit interesting. I'm going to play as Eggcorn for this one. And I'm going to swap to the Blue Star. There we are. While Musfigures gets into the game, I'm going to run a quick ad break because I got to get some... Got to check on Harley again. Excuse me. My script, my browser is freezing up again. I do apologize. Okay, ads. I will see you in about 3 minutes. Join in when you can, Mus. I'll see you at the end of the ad break, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are back. There you are, Mas. Nice to see you. Just taking a look at your vehicle again. I like the Minecraft tires. I know people like using them. It's just kind of silly to see them in play again. So, looking at you're very ring-oriented, I see. Alright, fair enough. Here's what I've got going on. This gadget plate is focusing on drifting and bumping into people, basically, because the powered character kit allows me to gain boost from knocking into people, basically. Right then, let's get into tonight's proceedings, shall we? It's always a pleasure to play with people of the community, so, yeah, I thought it was a good idea to invite Mus to begin with, and I hope it's alright. I know he said he can play for a bit, and I don't want to force him, I hate... So, because you got to ready up, by the way, Mus. There we go. So, we'll be on the same team for the festival no matter what happens. You already know how festivals work, but if you don't, it's 3 teams of 4. The teams this time are based off Pac-Man. To be fair, you did say you're new to the game, so it will take time for you to build up your gadgets, so that is understandable. With any luck, you should be able to get the acceleration character pack from this festival if you got enough points for it. I already got mine. Okay, we got a Pac-Man and a Miku on our team, and we are on team Turn to Blue. We also have, almost all the ghosts are on team Blinky. Only Sonic's taken Clyde's place. They've hired Sonic to replace Clyde. Alright, let's vote for course. I'm gonna go for East Stadium on this one. Apparently, according to what Jet says in this course, the stadium's actually in the shape of Sonic's head. And apparently you can see it from Chow Park as well, so that's... Well, why'd you gotta be like that, Pac-Man? Okay, we are going to Pac Village and Maze. Okay. I mentioned it already, but I'm playing as the egg pawn on the blue star. Oh, lucky break. If we win this race, we get double the festival points. Alrighty. So we gotta make sure we can get a lot of items on our opponents. Friendly fire is not a thing in this game. If you do knock into an opponent, if you do hit an ally with an opponent with an item, they will just phase through it, basically. Let's get started. C'est Triple homing punch. And a slicer. Here comes a team boost. Yeah. Oh, I hear King Boom Boo coming up. I get to choose the cross. Oh no, Metal Sonic stole it. We're going to Dragon Road from Sonic Unleashed. In the Sonic World geography, the region's called Chun-Nan, but the stage is called Dragon Road. I think Dragon Road's actually the name of the daytime variant. I'm not sure what the nighttime variant's called. I haven't played Sonic Unleashed. Well, I have, but I could never get past the windmill, a pot toss. Dark Chow! And here comes King Boom Boo. Alright. Ooh, managed to knock into Metal Sonic there. Watch out for Dark Gaia Phoenix's energy blasts. Team boost, nice. Now we're talking. Here comes King Boom Boo. Good thing that team boost came in handy. Now let's make things a bit more interesting. Drop the sheep, drop the magnet. Ah, the weights! Those are always savage, no matter who invokes them. Oh, and he got a monster truck too. There's 2 monster trucks on the horizon. Okay, we hit Pac-Man. Almost hit Pinky there. This is our chance. Oh! No, I think I ended up 3rd place. One of our teammates hit first. Let's see how that shook out. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Marcy, 11th place. Well, you gave it a good try, though. We got the most points, but... Wait, hang on. By my calculations, we won this race. We've won. No matter who gets the bonus, we've got 36 points. They get 32. Team Blinky's on 24. We won. Nicely done. Do. Very good. So that's double the festival points for that one. Ooh, 711 points. Ooh, 731 points. Nice. And a friend bonus, so that's a little something extra in the tank. Right. I got another decal of Blinky. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right, let's get another one in before the rule change, shall we? I feel like I should play something that isn't the Blue Star 2 now. As I was saying before we started, actually, was I saying it? Nah, maybe we weren't. The Blue Star is actually a misnomer. The Blue Star is actually the Blue Star 2, because in the original Sonic Riders, Wave destroys the original Blue Star with a bomb to ensure that Jet wins the X-World Grand Prix. I'll play as Knights again. We'll use the Sakura board. So yeah, there's that. What else? I was thinking of something else, but I forgot what it was now. So yeah, it's the Blue Star 2. It's not the Blue Star 1. It's a misnomer. Also, coincidentally enough, the Babylon Rose characters, Jet, Wave, and Storm, their extreme gears each represent one of the 3 Sonic Riders games. Jet's, the Type J Iota's based off the original Type J design from Sonic Riders. Storm's is based off the sequel game, Type S, from Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. And Waves is based off the Kinetic game Sonic Free Riders. So a little bit of interesting trivia there. Okay, we're on Team Pac-Man for this one. We're oh, they got a Knights. They got an Amy, 2 Amy's, a Pac-Man, an Ichiban, another Amy, Sonic, and an AI Silver. I see. Meanwhile, we've got a Tails and this Pac-Man to help us. I don't want... Change course. I want Cool Town. I don't want Blizzard Valley. I hate Blizzard Valley. Might have been too little too late on that one. Oh well. Blizzard Valley's a doozy. We're going to Coral Town. I like to consider this one to be the Yoshi's Valley of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. That's just my opinion. Alrighty. 10 points to the team that lands the most item hits. So extra points. It's always to play for. Here we go. Boom. Oh, a Dark Chow's already in effect. Slicer! I did... Oh, they're in Team Boost already? Oh, team boost. Oh. Alright, here comes the Crossworld. Where are we going? White Cave, I think. Yep, it's White Cave. Here comes King Boom Boo. So this is another, this course is the only representative from Sonic Riders in this game. I know, they should have done Metal City. That's the most well-known Sonic Riders course. So well-known, they actually put it in 2 Sonic Riders games. Not just the original, but they put it in Free Riders as well. The slime should help. Ooh. Too bad the slime doesn't count towards the bonus. Nice. Juggling smuggled in some boosts on that one. Uh-oh, here comes Yellow Drill. And King Boom Boo! We have a possibility of another team boost. Ah, flattened! That can happen. Occupational hazard. And I'm way out in the bottom of the pack now. Team boost. Ah! I got a monster truck, so I might be able to make a little comeback here if I can catch up. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Oh, oh. Ah, too little, too late. Oh well. Oh well, we did our best. Let's... Ooh. I think this might be Team Blinky's win. We can go for second, though. We got second. Still, not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's get another one going, shall we? Alright, while we're waiting for that to load up the next round, just checking my socials to make sure everything's all good. I seem to be getting some good positivity when it comes... Yeah, it is chaotic, right? This game is naturally chaotic, I find, Mus. To be fair, it is like Mario Kart. That can be a bit of a mess, that can. I mean, there's a lot of items. They're a bit different than what's in Mario Kart, and they're just as chaotic in Mario Kart. I mean, let's see. You got 2 blue shell-like equivalents. You got King Boom Boo, and you got the weights. You got, what else? You got the homing punches. The monster truck, which is like the mega mushroom. Oh, coincidentally, you should try out Race Park if you haven't already, Mus. You can get bonus vehicles for yourself, and you can actually practice team races on that. If you're into that sort of thing. It's always good to give it a go, because if you can beat all the AI opponents twice, because you have to win like 3 races on each AI racing team, but if you beat all of them twice, you win a bonus cart based off Supersonic. And anyone can use it. It's not like Supersonic being locked to Grand Prix mode only. Okay. We are on Team Pac-Man. Our teammates are Eggman and Ichiban Kasuga. For Team Blinky, we got Pac-Man, Amy, and an AI Rouge the Bat. And for Team Turn the Blue, we got Zavok, Omega, Rouge, and Sonic. If you don't know who Zavok is, he's a Zeti. Basically, they're sort of like mutants with electromagnetic kinesis from the Lost Hex. They first appeared in Sonic A Lost World. 2 of them are playable in this game, Zavok and Zaz. When Zavok originally was in Team Sonic Racing under Team Eggman, personally I thought that was a bit of a plot hole, because Eggman kind of forces him, but Zavok genuinely hates Eggman's guts. To be fair, Eggman used a relic known as the Cacophonic Conch in Lost World to keep the Deadly Six, which is Zavok's crew, under thumb. And then when Sonic knocks it out of his hands, Zavok decides to just say, I've had enough of this, we're gonna take over the world and it's all your fault. So Sonic's forced to work with Eggman to stop them, basically. So yeah, it's also been noted that the host of the competition, Dodonpa, has made sure all the vehicles in the game cannot be sabotaged by the Deadly Six's innate abilities over electromagnetic waves, so they can't cheat even if they want to. Although interestingly, Zaz, the tall purple one, people like to compare him to Waluigi, unironically apparently, and now he's got a bit of his own fan following. Try to bump into Eggman if you can, Mus, because we're looking for team tap boosts now. So you gotta tap into your opponent's, tap into your team to get boosts off them. The more you get, the faster we charge up our team bonus. Actually, try to tap boost into anyone that's got a yellow outline. Not, unless you got the power kit or the collision bonus gadget in play, don't try bumping into anyone else. You will lose gadgets and it will cost you speed. But go into Aqua Forest for the Crossworld. Here comes King Boom Boo, but I'm not afraid because it was on our side. Team boost! Also, try to max charge a jump and go for these dash rings. It's a pretty good shortcut. I'm surprised people don't go for it often. I'm gonna save this until the very end. There we are. Lovely. Here comes King Boom Boo. Did I get anyone? I hope I didn't get anyone on my team. I was hoping I'd get someone on the team. Alright, going back to Colorful Mall. Final lap. Grab the double. Slicer. I'm gonna wait until there's a clear shot. I hear King Boom Boo. Target locked. Team boost. Missed Pac-Man just barely. This might be our opportunity to win. Monster Truck to finish it off. Let's see how that shook out. Oh, the Twin Seeds Bellbridge music. Hey, you did pretty good, Mus. 7th place. Well done. That could have made all the difference between a win and a loss. Let's see how many tap boosts everyone got. Ooh, Team Blinky was locked in. They won. Still, 7th place. That's pretty good, Mus. I know you said you knew, but you're getting the hang of this pretty quick. Well, I'm not sure how to... Well, personally, I think they were more coordinated because, like I said, the challenge was to knock into your team. So, I'm only speculating here because I was focusing on my part of it, but maybe they stayed back behind everyone else and kept bumping into each other so they had clean shots on each other to keep the bumps going and rack up that many. That's my guess. I mean, it's not so fantastic. I've seen teams win tap boost challenges with like triple digits. And I have seen people that are so self-centered they didn't even bother to tap their teammates even once. So yeah, it can happen. I've seen both ends of the spectrum very commonly. Very, very commonly. Itchy ear. Alright, just make... Oh, we got someone watching on on YouTube. Hello, person from YouTube. If you are still here, thank you for coming on to the Meerkat channel today. It takes practice, Mus. Don't feel too bad about it. A handling car is a good idea, though. I would also suggest using an acceleration character, personally. So that would be like Zaz, Sage, Rouge. I think Alex is one of them as well. Assuming you've got the DLC, the Minecraft DLC. I'm voting for Sandroid on this one. Hang on, give me a moment, I gotta check. Knight's speed, Sage's acceleration, Wave's acceleration. No, Creeper's Pac-Man's acceleration. Also Nine's acceleration, assuming you have the Sonic Prime DLC, which came with the deluxe pack. Okay, let's see where we're gonna end up. Oh, we got Big the Cat, and oh, you see that little purple guy in the red team? That's Zaz. That's Zaz, the Waluigi of Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, that's what people call him anyway. I'm not sure why, they just do. Okay, we're going to Pac Village in Maze once again. Alrighty. He's using the same board I am, the Sakura board. Or at least the back of it. Here we go! Remember, bump those with a yellow outline. Like I said, I've got the power character kit on play, so I can bump anyone and gain a boost out of it. I'm pretty sure that one came in from the Ichiban Festival, but don't quote me on that. I haven't played in a while, so I've forgotten where everything came from. I'm pretty sure the Miku one had a boost-oriented character machine kit, if I remember correctly. That was the first festival ever. Oh, what happened there? Oh, managed to hit Zaz. Monster Truck. Ah, cheeky putt shot. It happens. Where are we going? White Cave again. Right, I gotta catch up to everyone now so I can start getting taps in, because I'm way behind the pack. Monster Truck, that'll help. Doesn't work. Oh, we got a boost. And I got another Monster Truck. Get flattened! It also means I don't get the Dark Chow bonus. Or shuffle, whatever you want to call it. Unless you got no items, it's kind of a boon to have the Dark Chow on you. Final lap, I got sliced! Oh dear. Head-on collision. That was Mus. I think that was Mus with the Monster Truck. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh! Get out of the way, Inky! Chow, that'll help. Grab that super item as well. Which is something good. It's a shield. Close enough. I hear oh, that's slime. Well done. Let's see how that shook out. Sixth place. Not bad. Very good. Now let's take a look at those scores. We are currently winning. It's all down to the taps. Did we get enough? No, we didn't, but it doesn't matter. Team Turn the Blue doesn't have enough points to overtake. We won! Well done! Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that, I think you were bumping with your monster truck earlier, so I think that might have been part of it. So, well played to you. Well played indeed. Like I said, I've got the power character kit on, so I can get a fair bump out of everyone, but it only counts those that you on your team. You have to bump your team for it to count as towards the bonus, which is a bit silly, but I suppose it's done that way to prevent you from cheesing this challenge with the power character kit, maybe. Alright, let's get one more race going, and then we're going to move on to... I'm going to finish up with Sonic after this next race, Mas. And to finish things off, after this next race, I will play Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. So, bit of Pac-Man to finish things off, because it is the Pac-Man Festival, fair's fair. Still, I think we made off pretty well on this. I think we did pretty well. What do you think, Mas? What do you think? You're placing higher. You started out at the bottom of the pack, yeah, and then you worked your way up. You're getting the hang of it, I think. Honestly think you did. And like you said, you got the most taps out of everyone in that race, so hats off to you. Oh, I think Must is connected. That's a shit. That can happen, Mus. Well, I'm gonna finish up after this race, unfortunately. I'm going to play Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 after this. But thank you for joining in on the racing today. It's been a pleasure having you on the team. No, seriously. I genuinely enjoy playing with the audience, cause, well, it sucks to do it alone, you know? Yes, there is a friend bonus, but it's only 3 points, so still. It feels better doing it with people you know. You know what I mean? Well, that's just my opinion. Alrighty-o. Oh, I'm gonna be finishing off in the Pac Village in Maze. While that loads up, let's see. We're good on adverts, I think? Yes, we're good on adverts. Righty-o. Here we go. Final race of the evening. Oh, I forget. The pre-built board machines always have that silly horn. You don't have the fog horn. You gotta customize a vehicle for that. I'm gonna lock in for a bit here. Whoa! Uh-oh. Can I do this? Yes, I can. I just gotta catch up to my team and bump them. Because if we can't bump our team, how are we supposed to get the tap bonus? That's the problem. You can be really disorganized in a team when you match with randoms, at least in my opinion. And sometimes the disorder kind of makes it a bit frustrating. It was... Likewise, Mus. Thank you for coming on to play with me. I genuinely appreciate it. Oh, SpongeBob's in play! SpongeBob me boy! Sponge boy me Bob, isn't it? That's the name, isn't it? Oh, looks like it's Charge Frenzy. Dinosaur Jungle from Sonic and the Secret Rings. The third biome in the game. Well, technically the second, if you want to be technical, but I just got eaten by a dinosaur. I like to consider Lost Prologue as the first level, and then you got Sand Oasis, and then you got Dinosaur Jungle. I gotta catch up. Whoa! Slicer, that should help. I gotta catch up to my team somehow. Team boost, that'll help! Oh dear. Alright, final lap. Time to pull a rabbit out of the hat. I gotta catch up to my team. No bumps, no win. Come on, Vector, let me catch up and bump ya. There we go. Got a nice little left tap there. Oh. There we go. Right, back in the maze. We'll be going back in there after this anyway, so... As a precaution... King Boom Boo! And a monster truck! Ah! Well, that's it! Let's see how we place. I don't think we did well that time. Oh, middle of the pack from the sound of it. 6th place. I think Team Thunder Blues got this unless the tap bonus says otherwise. They were organized. That's how you win a tap challenge. Rightio, I'm gonna work on this off screen tomorrow, so I know we're pretty close to the 1,000, but I'm gonna focus on it offline. It's getting close to bedtime, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an ad break now, 3-minute ad break, and then we're gonna have our final game of the evening, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. So stay tuned, everyone. I will see you after the ad break. Okay, we are back, and I forgot. This game doesn't have cloud save, so I have to start the tutorials all over again before we can play properly. But basically, this is Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. I'm sure you guys know how Pac-Man works. You're in a maze, collect all the dots, avoid the ghosts. This one has a few differences than the traditional Pac-Man franchisee game, though. For one, the ghosts take a while. Touching a ghost doesn't necessarily kill you. You gotta make it angry by tapping it a couple times first. And then when it's angry, then if you touch it, you lose a life. That's the first main difference. The second one... Oh. Okay. So, I can... In the extreme difficulty, however, one touch will be enough to anger the ghost. So that's... Oh! Okay. Bit rusty on that one, but... This tutorial's saying as long as you stagnate your bumps, the less time it'll take to be angry. The more time it takes to be angry. So that's good. Okay, we got that one sorted. This won't take a long while. And then you've got bomb jumps. That's a new feature to this Pac-Man game. This one also has a gimmick that was in the original Pac-Man Championship Edition, just done in a different way. When you complete a maze, you get a fruit. However, the fruit will send you to a different maze. And then it keeps going onwards and onwards. In the original Pac-Man Championship Edition, the maze was in two halves. You picked up one fruit and it would fill up with dots and change on the other half. And then you have to go chomp all the dots on that end, then get the fruit on the other end, and... yeah, so that can happen. You can get more bombs in this game by getting all the dots, although it is recommended to use them as a shortcut as well to get to the fruit faster and proceed further, if you can. Otherwise, no shame in collecting bombs. They're worth more at the end of the game. Also, there's this is another gimmick of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, the sleeping minions. When you pass one, it'll wake up and go to a ghost and form a ghost train. If once you get a power pellet and chomp all the ghost train, you can get a very big amount of points from it. And it's also a bit spectacular when you get all the ghost minions and just set them all off and eat them all. Just as much as eating the giant ghost at the end of a boss battle. Oh yeah, I gotta wake them all up, I remember. There we are. As you can see, they've all bunched up in a little ghost train along Blinky. What's next? Power pellet. So once you get a power pellet, the ghosts become frightened, they'll chase after you, they'll run away from you. They'll have white paths on the maze that shows you where they'll most likely go, the ghost routes. So you gotta try and cut them off before you can eat them. So I'll show you in this tutorial right now. He's now frightened, and that's how you eat a ghost in this game. It's straightforward, but this next bit with the ghost trains is where it gets really spectacular. Eat the ghost train leader and you'll eat all the others for dessert. And that's worth a lot more points. And of course, in a game like Pac-Man, points is the name of the game. So I'm going to wake up all these sleeping minions, as the game asks. And then we're going to eat them all. And of course, you're going to go faster and faster, so you need to learn how to brake as well to control properly. Here we go. That's a ghost train. The ghost train that's eaten will then go to another ghost train, and because there's 4 ghosts, there's a maximum of 4 ghosts at a time. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clive. So once it's eaten, it'll latch onto another ghost train and rejoin the action, making the other ghost train longer and faster. And that's where it gets into a bit of a doozy. But then when you get all the ghost minions on one ghost train and eat them all, you literally jump out of the maze and go a bit... wait and see. And the finger resistance... oh wait, doesn't show you in this tutorial. Oh well. That's basically what you gotta do when you get your power pellet. And later on, and in the extreme mode, you get runaway fruit and runaway power pellets. So they will go around the corner, and you gotta catch up to them, basically. A good rule of thumb is to use drifting. So press the direction you want to go before you go, and you cut the corner faster. You can see the sparks coming out of Pac-Man when you do it. There we are. Now we just gotta do it again to show you make sure it works. Watch out for Blinky. And of course, no bombs for the tutorial. There we are. Now, are we missing anything? I think we're missing how the giant boss fights work. These are also spectacular once you get to them. Here we go. How to fight bosses. In boss battles, you have to clear each stage within a limit or it's game over. You gotta clear as many stages as you can, then eat the super pellet to clear the course. But then the ghost will attack the maze, so you gotta eat it quickly, and you need to have as many lives as possible when this happens. It'll make sense when we actually get to one. Here we go. So we're going against a giant Pinky. Now you can see why I'm right. So it's waiting behind the course for us. Once we spawn the fruit, it causes the ghost to get angry. So you gotta get the fruit and move on to the next maze as fast as you can. Nice cutoff. Okay, there is 4 in this one, so this one will be done relatively quickly. Alright, last little maze. This one's the last one in a boss is always this way. Oh! The super pellet. Oh, now this is the bit. Observe! Gobble, gobble! Basically, in a proper boss battle, any excess Pac-Mans you have will join in on the feast. And the more you have, the higher chance of getting a complete star will do it. Because you'll completely eat the giant ghost. Right, we've done the tutorial, so we can actually begin the score attack now. And we can, okay, so basically follow the path and to minimize risk of colliding with ghosts, stick with the path till you get used to the game. Very simple, very straightforward. We'll play on the Championship Edition map. We'll play this in single train mode before we unlock everything else. So in this mode, we'll only have one ghost to deal with, and therefore only one train. So just Blinky. A game of Pac-Man Championship Edition lasts 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, game over. So get as many points as you can before time runs out. And when the game's over, if you run out of time, you get a score bonus for every fruit and every fruit you get and every bomb you've held onto, as well as every spare Pac-Man as well. So it's a good rule of thumb to survive the full 5 minutes if you can. Yes, that is a pink ghost, but that's a minion. It doesn't count as Pinky, so it's still a single train. You'll get extra bombs to bomb jump by getting all the dots on one maze. So you get the idea, right? It's very straightforward, this mode. And we are about to have the power pellet to show you. This is the bit where it gets really fun. He literally jumps out of the maze to eat every ghost. He doesn't usually do that in the games. That's one of the reasons I like this one. It is slow to begin with, but then you get fast, you follow the path, you avoid the ghost. It just, you know that gif of Pacho from The Emperor's New Groove when he's just like, when the thing hits just right? It's that sort of feeling, you know? Oh, you can also have a break as well, so you don't just have to randomly ram into ghosts if you don't want to. It is sometimes it is where you can do that. It is sort of like a trick some players use. Just be careful when you do it though. Ooh. Because when they get angry, they launch into the air before they land and go after you. It also collapses their ghost train until they calm down, as you can see there. Ooh, that was close. I'm just going to get the power pellet and get this out of the way. There we are. Oh, this chomp. Oh, missed a chance for an extra Pac-Man. I was so focused. That can happen. And also you get your points keep going the more dots you have in one life. So you can see the maximum of 500 points a dot the more you eat, basically. But the score will reset to 0 when you lose a life. So keep that in mind. So if you're quick enough, you can get a very good combo of 500 dots per dot eaten. And the speed you're going at, well, do the math. You'll be raking in points. Wait, 2 minutes left on the clock. Blinky wasn't happy then, was he? Oop. There we are. We got a power pellet incoming. And there is a sort of campaign mode as well, where each stage you gotta get a certain number of fruits to move on to the next one. There's like difficulties, you get stars for your performance. If you can get if you can do it really fast, you get 3 stars, and that's where the giant bosses come in as well. So, right, 1 minute 20 left on the clock, and it looks like every maze is now gonna end with power pellets. So. This is a good chance to rake in lots of points before the end of the game. Just catching him. There we go. 57 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if we can't get him a third time. Well, technically that was the third time. Let's see if we can't get him another time. Oh. It does get a bit hectic once you get at max speed though, so you could you could go the wrong way. Boom. Oh, don't have enough for the fruit, so. And we didn't get all the ghosts either. Oh well. 17 seconds left. One last gobble before time runs out. Done deal, and that is a game of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. Points for extra Pac-Man, points for every spare bomb, rank A performance. Not bad, huh? So now we unlock the next maze and the regular style. So we're going to do the same maze again, but we're doing this in the way the game is meant to be played. You get a lot more points by making multiple trains, and you can have up to 4 ghosts, all 4 of them. Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde will be in play in this one. And then once we're done with regular, you have extreme mode. Now that one is a lot more trickier, and I have yet to actually survive a full 5 minutes on any maze with this one, even on my Switch. The gimmick in extreme is you can't get extra Pac-Man, so you can't make any mistakes. And one touch is enough to set a ghost off, so you gotta be careful where you're going. Because it can be very easy to bump into a ghost and set them off to the point that they'll easily take a life off you. Also, all the power pellets and fruits will be running away for you from the get-go, so there's that to contend with as well. Here come... Chomp chomp. Gobble gobble. 4 minutes left. Ooh, bananas. Mmm, bananas. Mmm. And then the bonus fruit get a bit more bizarre because you got like the ship from Gallagher, you got a key, a bell. I don't know why they're both considered bonus fruits, but well, they are, so it is what it is. So there's one of them right now. It's the Gallagher ship. Also, you may remember some years ago, back during the days of the Nintendo Switch 1, there was a Pac-Man Battle Royale game, Pac-Man 99. People always said that Super Mario 35 walked so Pac-Man 99 could run, and oh, that was close. Get chomped. Double chomp. Triple chomp. Mega chomp. 2 minutes 45 left on the clock. So far, only Blinky and Pinky have joined the game. We're still waiting for Inky and Clyde to show up. I think there's also like some debate between the names of the orange ghosts. Some games call him Clyde. We touched it. Pinky was angry and she touched us. We lost a life. That's how easy it can be. Inky's joined the madness now. A few more mazes and then Clyde should show up. Like I was saying though, some games call Clyde Sue or Shadow. Miss Pac-Man, I believe, also called him Sue back in the day. I don't know why though. Also, I think there's like if I remember correctly, in terms of the Inky follows a pattern. Oh, Blinky got us 1 life left. It's very easy to really upset a ghost in this one. Okay. This one's got a pack pellet and Clyde's in play. All the ghosts are in play. This is where it gets really chaotic. Unless you decide to start eating them. Might as well eat those minions while I'm here. We'll eat this big one, and then we'll get this last train, and get the big bonus! There we are. Oh, we got a bonus Pac-Man in play. Grab that, move on to the next round. So, the Championship Edition games are like very fast-paced versions of the original Pac-Mans, in my opinion. And I enjoy... Oh, the power pellet's on the run. That was close. Time for the chomping! If I can just catch one before time runs out. Yeah, that's the tricky bit. It's sort of like a mind game trying to get them to land, go in the path you want so you can corner them. Yes! Nice. Right, 20 seconds left. 10, 9, oh, Blinky! When they're in the ghost house and you have a power pellet, it automatically shoves them out so you can eat them. And that was the end of a regular Pac-Man Championship Edition round. Now, let's see, let's try and finish this off on a high tonight. Let's see if we can finish by beating an extreme mode. Right, so here's the final map. So there's also the practice mode, but that doesn't really matter anything. It's 10 minutes and you have a lot of lives. It's good for beginners. It's kind of nonsense that practice round exists by clearing everything else, but it is. So, right. 5-minute score attack for advanced players. Ghosts become angry after 1 touch and there's no extra lives. That's where it gets tricky. Let's see if we can survive an extreme. This is where you need to remember how to brake. As you can see, I only bump it. That was lucky. And the fruits start running away from the word go, so you gotta keep that in mind as well. Oof. There we are. This will take some time. Let's see if we can survive the full 5. Ah! Lost a life already. And you can't get a second, you can't get any spare ones now. Also, it's worth noticing, the runaway fruits and pellets will not go for jump pads, so you can use that to your advantage when you're trying to catch one. There we are. Power pellet time. Here we go. Chomp chomp. They do get a bit craftier in this one as well. Chomp chomp. And and just go straight for the fruit in extreme mode, because like I said, no bonus lives are available in this one. Once you lose a life, they're gone. Sometimes you need to know when to go for the bomb, or where to just back off and just go for the fruit and survive the maze and go to the next one. Ah! Okay, power pellet round. Oh, I walked right into that one. No more mistakes. If I lose another life, it's game over. One more death and it's over. So I'm just gonna hedge my bets and go straight for eating. Ooh. Right. Almost had him. Before we go, I'm gonna grab those minions. Might as well. Ah! That'll build up a nice starting ghost train for the next round. Assuming we can survive that long. We got 2 minutes left. Ah! Failed! I told you, extreme mode's no joke. It's no joke, ladies and gentlemen. Well then, I think that should about do it for tonight. I'm gonna see who we can raid tonight. I was thinking of just doing Midnight Sumo since I enjoy watching him, and the sumo tournament is tomorrow, but it might just be a replay of stuff. Still, it'd be nice to check in on everyone. Alright then, let's just check one more time. Who else is on Twitch? Ooh. Anyone that we could do, ooh, someone's playing. Let me check the Jackbox once, because I know people enjoy Jackbox, and it might get people's attention. It's Saturday for them, though, so they're probably going to shift to Rainbow Six Siege, knowing our luck. Anyway, let's finish things off. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, everyone. There's hundreds of people you could be watching on Twitch and YouTube, and I genuinely appreciate you came to watch me. Be sure to follow me on my socials. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Tomorrow is a day off, so I will not be streaming tomorrow, but we will be doing a community night on Monday, so please keep that in mind. I look forward to seeing you all there. Let's just see who is on. Let's see who. Just check one more time. Remove that tag. Yeah, we're just gonna go see Midnight Sumo. It looks like they're alright. They're still replaying the last year's last tournament, so I need to catch up on that. Alright, let's do this, right? I will see you on Monday, everyone. Have a good night.